waiting for a minute for something authentic. Came in the truth and bossed in it, made niggas regroup. Had to shed light on the false image. I.S.U.P.K whole court. Now who the fuck won scrimmage? 2 words for soft niggas. What is good riddance? Don't affiliate with feminine symptoms. I know you feel me, nigga. This a death threat to hip hop. You don't stop that weak shit, I'ma mix your lean with some grimlock. When the last time you heard it this raw? What I wish for's when the earth inherited by the piss poor. We been to war, them the ones I'm taking risks for. Ain't got no picks or no cars to hold. Holy angels watch my steps, them Glock guard my soul. Can't let them leave my body cold. I know you feel me, nigga, let the wicked weep and the meek prevail. God never been 50-50, I should now awake and sleep a cell. Let the righteous cry, silence the pretender. A rebel without a cause, as long as I remember. Not taking the kingdom, the only thing on my agenda. Can't avoid me, nigga, middle finger to the ones that try to destroy me. Revenge of beauty, I'm a beast. I told the bitch she can't eat, let she join me for dinner. My God ain't got no regard for a sinner. One call fall on him like timber. I know you feel me, nigga. In the eyes of terror, I stand still. Go to work for the colony, bring it back to the anthill. Plus everything I drop heavy as an anvil. Show you how to stand like a man in this damn field. I know you feel me, nigga. Fuck equality, it gotta be one man win and the rest lose. Wave devastating, I'm calculating my next move. I.S.U.P.K with real niggas seek refuge. Body shots for pause, that'll get you bruised. My niggas whole ranker, check your little attitude. I came to fuck up your mood on your little holiday like I'm Mr. Scrooge. Resurrected from the grave, walking from the fall. Visions in my eyes, gripping the mic, screaming God bless the underdog. Down by the letter, and live by that protocol. Walk by faith, not by sight. Ain't no hope for getting struggles. Life like tug of war, resist or get pulled into a world that never left you. I will endure, election will be sure correction.
If Rome ain't on it, what is it?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Damn right, I'm a U.P.K nigga. Straight out of 1 West, no contest. We the best to the niggas who's living, trying to contend with the stress. Going through the test, no access, cause you oppressed slaves. Niggas is dying off in waves. Living in dirt, now it's a grave. Niggas cross-talk through the crosswalk, or the white chalk over the bodies of roads that you paid. America's killing us, saying they fearing us. Put the drugs in the hood, now my niggas delirious. Put a gun in my face, all because of my race. Click, boom, flash, for some Skittles and murder my ass. Like a sheep to the slaughter, heart beating harder and harder. Baptized with these words, never dipping in water. So now we pray to the Father, give strength to the Father that's looking for the marauders. That's fucking taking our daughters, nigga. It's wartime. Lights up, nigga, showtime. Got the green light on that ass, yeah, go time. Either boot up, shut up, but get your ass up. Cause we ain't got time to be playing this all fucked up America. Heaven for the thief, hell for the slave. Reaping what you sow, meaning giving back what you gave for a clean slate. You try to imitate, you was always fake. America, every city, state, this is your fate. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, 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 to America.
On the timeline, giving the rhythm to expose the intricacies of advanced vibe. Who am I? Well, I ain't shit, but getting lit is a pastime. So in a minute, I'ma pass out. I hope you get it. If you didn't, you can crash flying. Kinda simple if you feel it past your last line, but it will confuse a bad mind. A damn shame. That's the exact thing. Gonna get your ass fried. Bombs from the sky, rich devil lullaby. Then the nigga fly. Hope you got an alibi. Bombs from the sky, rich devil lullaby. Damn the missiles high. I can see him from the parking lot. Heaven finna ball out. Devils finna fall out. All out warfare, nightmares in the brick house. They murdered us for years and thinking shit was gonna turn around. Pride never learns. This motherfucker burns down. Yelled in them streets. Told them to breach. Now all of you angels bring woe to this beast. You rule for a time, but we play for keeps. I pray to my Father, bring woe to this beast. Remember them times we hung on them trees. All nations bow down to your knees. Remember them ships, they brought us some fleets. Fuck they apologies, bring them the heat. Whoa, whoa.
California is bad, that's just the beginning of what the Lord is about to do. Because you've been evil to the Lord's people. You've been wicked to the Most High's children, man. You've been destructive to the 12 tribes of Israel. Let me tell you something, black man. You got to put on your strength now, man. Put back on your strength and might, black man, because your day is coming. Your day is coming because the Lord is going to bring judgment on this earth.
Cops wanna kill me cause I'm black. Ops wanna drill me cause I'm black. Can't get no job cause I'm black. She wanna fuck me cause I'm black. Her dad don't like me cause I'm black. But she Hispanic so she black. Ain't got no time for none of that. Bitch, I'm a Jew, so I'm black. Cops wanna kill me cause I'm black. Ops wanna drill me cause I'm black. Can't get no job cause I'm black. She wanna fuck me cause I'm black. Her dad don't like me cause I'm black. But she Hispanic so she black. Ain't got no time for none of that. Bitch, I'm a Jew, so I'm black. I can't fight the cops and the ops. Stolen Glocks, heavy on the block. While a crack tucked in the sock. And still help the ones I love. We was on the block for the grub. If you from my side, then it's love. Wanted big knots, busting out the jeans. But we was hurting all the fiends. Without that crack, he look just like me. Dirty nigga from the concrete. But the white man dealt the sand. So we eating out the trash can. People ride by, don't extend a hand. Cause to them, this an average black man. So for him, that's why I gotta make it. I ain't talking rap. Before the slave ships, I'm one of a kind. Y'all can't take it. I can never leave my spot vacant. Cause I'm black, I see crowns and I take it. Cause I'm black, I never been in no spaceship. But I know a UFO when I see it. I know that it's gonna come when I need it. I put faith in God more than Bible reading. Cause I don't play that shit. Address them when you see him. Cops wanna kill me cause I'm black. Ops wanna drill me cause I'm black. Can't get no job cause I'm black. She wanna fuck me cause I'm black. Her dad don't like me cause I'm black. But she Hispanic so she black. Ain't got no time for none of that. Bitch, I'm a Jew, so I'm black. Cops wanna kill me cause I'm black. Ops wanna drill me cause I'm black. Can't get no job cause I'm black. She wanna fuck me cause I'm black. Her dad don't like me cause I'm black. But she Hispanic so she black. Ain't got no time for none of that. Bitch, I'm a Jew, so I'm black. Learn to flip pennies cause I'm black. Know about semis cause I'm black. Yeah, in the hood we was strapped 10 toes down, we wear sacks. Substitute Israelite with black. And you gotta guess where I'm at. I be with the priest chillin' hard, right on Malcolm X Boulevard. To you niggas, to me we stars. Everything about my life is hard, but I'll never fold, play my cards. You want beef? What's the cause? Watch your mouth, I hit hard. Back up for you need gauze. Everything you say mad pause. Every move I make is within them laws. And I've been the boss cause it's beneficial. Ask the enemy, I've been official. If not for weed, I've been the official. Homie, I understand why you smoke. Been depressed since slave boats, but the Bible is the cheat code. Far blunts don't need those. Brotherhood is life's cheat code. Cops wanna kill me cause I'm black. Ops wanna drill me cause I'm black. Can't get no job cause I'm black. She wanna fuck me cause I'm black. Her dad don't like me cause I'm black. But she Hispanic so she black. Ain't got no time for none of that. Bitch, I'm a Jew, so I'm black. Cops wanna kill me cause I'm black. Ops wanna drill me cause I'm black. Can't get no job cause I'm black. She wanna fuck me cause I'm black. Her dad don't like me cause I'm black. But she Hispanic so she black. Ain't got no time for none of that. Bitch, I'm a Jew, so I'm black. I don't gotta buy J's cause I'm black. I don't play 2K just cause I'm black. Fought my whole life cause I'm black. But I left his eye blue and black. Ain't got a trap cause I'm black. Ain't got not one face tat. But I'm still getting profile, cause I fit these crackers profile. Scruffy beard with the dark skin, baggy sweats with the butter Timbs. So they know they can't butter him, so they rather jail cell muzzle him. If you touching him, and you come for him, cause I'm a law keeper, a peace bringer, no tranquility, a peace bringer. Deuce in the street sweeper, covers clip, I be spicing shit. But gunned out with die in the icy wrist, that shoulder my chest ain't for blocking shit. Touch me, I'm all on you blocking shit, cause I'm black. You think I gotta cock the fifth? Well, that's a stereotype, that's accurate, cause crackers laying niggas in these cold streets and then tell my brother he got a beef with me. Cops wanna kill me cause I'm black, ops wanna drill me cause I'm black. Can't get no job cause I'm black. She wanna fuck me cause I'm black. Her dad don't like me cause I'm black. But she Hispanic so she black. Ain't got no time for none of that. Bitch, I'm a Jew, so I'm black. Cops wanna kill me cause I'm black. Ops wanna drill me cause I'm black. Can't get no job cause I'm black. She wanna fuck me cause I'm black. Her dad don't like me cause I'm black.
Purchase your tracks today.
Know the people been waiting for a minute for something authentic. Came in the truth and bossed in it, made niggas regroup. Had to shed light on the false image, I.S.U.P.K whole court. Now who the fuck won scrimmage? 2 words for soft niggas. What is it? Good riddance, don't affiliate with feminine symptoms. I know you feel me, nigga. This a death threat to hip-hop. You don't stop that weak shit, I'ma mix your lean with some Grimlock. When the last time you heard it this raw? What I wish for's when the earth inherited by the piss fall. We been to war, them the ones I'm taking risks for. Ain't got no picks or no cars to hold. Holy angels watch my steps, them Glock guard my soul. Can't let them leave my body cold. I know you feel me, nigga, let the wicked weep and the meek prevail. God never been 50-50, I shall now awake and sleep a cell. Let the righteous cry, silence the pretender. A rebel without a cause, as long as I remember. Now taking the kingdom, the only thing on my agenda. Can't avoid me, nigga. Middle finger to the ones that try to destroy me. Revenge of beauty, I'm a beast. I told the bitch she can't eat, let she join me for dinner. My God ain't got no regard for a sinner. One call fall on him like timber. I know you feel me, nigga. In the eyes of terror, I stand still. Go to work for the colony, bring it back to the anthill. Plus everything I drop heavy as an anvil. Show you how to stand like a man in this damn field. I know you feel me, nigga. Fuck equality, it gotta be one man win and the rest lose. Wave devastating, I'm calculating my next move. UPK will real niggas seek refuge. Body shots for bars, that'll get you bruised. My niggas whole ranker, check your little attitude. I came to fuck up your mood on your little holiday like I'm Mr. Scrooge. Resurrected from the grave, walking from the fall. Visions in my eyes, gripping the mic, screaming God bless the underdog. Down by the letter, and live by that protocol. Walk by faith, not by sight. Ain't no hope for getting struggles. Life like tug of war, resist or get pulled into a world that never left you. I will endure, election will be sure, correction will be swift. No Will Smith, but I am legend. What else would you call the killer of deception? A leader got soldiers on post in every direction. On gold like a German shepherd, young and a restless, swear honor like a diamond necklace. I know you feel me, nigga.
Purchase your tracks today.
Till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. One west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy and get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he abdominal. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical. Guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all-stars, I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit has gotten retarded since. All the dominance of one west rising to prominent. Cause I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got Groupon for Uber. Rhymes hard like they been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by black Impalas, let the semi holler. A showstopper, been a stopper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm throwing them off Patron, a premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modify the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's worth your mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when the heat's on, none of them can get to the fire around with me. And I had them niggas spin like a tire down the deep. And I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel to ignite, I'm winning, coming through with the title because death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and clap it up. So like I guess this camera's gonna be in the way for a little bit, which is cool and fine. They're gonna die down for a second. See what I'm saying? So of course today is the biblical law class, and with today's class we are going to touch on the closing of the Feast of Dedication. All right, that's what we want to teach on today. Hey, Shalom, little Christ out. All right, so that's what we want to get into today. Of course, this is the last day, which is the 8th day, according to our biblical calendar. And with that being said, we are going to get into it. As you may know, we touched, so of course, as you may know, what the Feast of Dedication is. By the heathen kings. Let me see something real quick. Give me a second. All right. So, of course, you see what I'm saying? Those 7 brothers had a lot of integrity, a lot of strength to show as far as, you see what I'm saying, them keeping the law of the Most High. Them being killed was not stopping them from doing any goddamn thing. See what I'm saying? Stop them from important. Like, if, you see what I'm saying? That's what you have shown yourself to be. All right? I just have, you fine. You read for me right here. That's why.
Helmet gun, sir.
Nah, no sweat. Huh? Yep, definitely. Yep, no sweat. Is that doing a lot?
Yes.
No sweat. So pretty much what I was saying was that, of course, by the way, with that, do that after class, all right?
Yes, I like it.
No sweat, yep, because what that does, it shows an interruption, all right? So do that to show the importance. I mean, and a lot of women can't do.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Now, are you, or it's a lot of men that cannot do what those brothers did.
Damn right.
You see what I'm saying? They cannot do it because they are too entangled with this lifestyle called America, called Babylon, called Assyrian captivity. All these places, all these places of captivity that we were in. Right now, we are still enslaved by our oppressor.
That's right.
Just like the book of Deuteronomy says that, they are the head, we are the tail. We'll let you know who was on top and who was at the bottom. And why are we at the bottom? Can anybody answer that question? Go ahead.
Because we keep on, and not to piggyback off of yesterday so much, but serving our self-interest, but we keep on following, or I guess more accurately, we stop following our culture.
Right. See what I'm saying? We became, selfish. We consider our own flesh versus, the spiritual aspect, our people. And when you consider your flesh, what you're doing is you're not thinking about your brother or your sister. Because what happens if you make a mistake? In general, I'm asking the question. What happens when you make a mistake?
I mean, if I may, your kids see that and they take influence after that. If you make a mistake, you're not only potentially damaging yourself, but then your children, your brothers beside you that might be struggling.
Absolutely.
And you're real.
Absolutely. So in a nutshell, your nation. You see what I'm saying? Because when you make a mistake, you see what I'm saying? It could or cannot. It can most likely affect everybody around you. That's why we always have the right spirit when we go into camp. Because y'all know that scripture where it talks about, you see what I'm saying? If a man is in fear, don't let him be around.
Right.
Because he might make everybody else be in fear.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? We don't need to be going to camp or going out to war in fear. That's what's going to make us lose the battle. You see what I'm saying? A great example would be, me and Terah were just talking about this. King David. What was the thing that King David did that caused us to lose the battle? Go ahead.
When he numbered the people?
When he numbered the people, because he was given orders not to.
Right.
And I believe we were less than number, right?
Count.
Yeah, we were less than number, so that's the whole reason why he did it, because of 7. But he does give us the spirit of their mother showed absolute integrity. You see what I'm saying? You know, it's funny though too. I think there's one part in there where, you know, the mother is trying to counsel the younger son, and you know he pretty much like scuffs and kind of laughs it off like, "Ma, like what the hell are we talking about? Let's do this. Let's die. Let's die for the law." You see what I'm saying? Let's show ourselves to be an example. And it's like, damn, you know, this brother laughing at death. Although it's serious, but at the same time, the power of the Lord, that law is more serious than, you know, this death.
Damn right.
You see what I'm saying? Which is amazing. But you have a story of an older man who was like in his 90s, who went through it's a chapter before the 7 brothers and their mother, who another brother went through the same example and showed his loyalty and honor towards the Most High. Has anyone heard of the name Eleazar? Yeah? How about you, Kanazbar? All right. Eleazar is mentioned in the book of Numbers, which we will be getting to. Maybe Exodus, for sure, in the Maccabees. Plenty of times. Now you have 2 different Eleazars. You see what I'm saying? You have an Eleazar who is who is the son of John, I want to say. Who was I'm sorry. Yeah, you have 2 different brothers named Eleazar, I believe, in the book of Maccabees. But where we're going, this is going to be an older man. The other brother is a younger brother. You see what I'm saying? But we're only going to focus on the older man, because this is where he had laid his life down just to show himself to be a brother with integrity, and to love the Most High more than he loved his own flesh. You see what I'm saying? He didn't compromise. He stood his ground. And this is an old man. A lot of people in their old age fall off. We hear examples of King Solomon, who fell off in his old age, where he made, you see what I'm saying, idols and altars for, you know, his heathen wives. Of course, which is, let me see. One second, Salaki. Hey, Officer Kanagabar. Sister Azara is downstairs. Alright, no sweat. Give me 1 second. Alright, no sweat. Give me 1 second. Salaki, y'all. So yeah, so pretty much that's the basis that we are going to get in a little bit of Aaron, because those people are going to be very important to speak about. Phineas as well. Do you recall who Phineas was?
Salaki, not off top, sir.
Okay, no sweat. You see what I'm saying? Phineas was a great brother in the scriptures. All right, which we are going to get into. So where I like to start off first, of course, is all right. Where I like to start off first is 1 Maccabees chapter 2 verse 20. Just a little rebuttal on what you went over yesterday. Okay. You go ahead.
1 Maccabees chapter 2 verse 20. Yet will I and my sons and my brethren walk in the covenant of our fathers.
Right, absolutely. That's what it means to have integrity, to where you follow what your Lord says, what your God says. You see what I'm saying? Like, you have to restrain from, you know, being disobedient when it comes to the law. Because we know the product or the result of being disobedient, what happens is that you get punished by the Lord.
Right.
And there's no telling what that punishment is. Who decides is the Most High. And it could be dangerous. It could be terrible. It could cost you your life or your children's life. Next time you decide to do whatever the hell you feel like doing, think about your children.
Right.
Let's say that you don't have children. Think about your own life. If you don't give a damn about your own life, think about your family. You see what I'm saying? Otherwise, you know, even the Most High can punish you through death. Do you know that?
Right.
I don't think a lot of people understand that. Yes, the Most High can kill you, but he can punish you through death. What do I mean? Meaning the Most High, where you come back, because there's a thing called reincarnation. Nobody is new on the face of the earth.
Right.
Once you come back, the Most High can have you be a drug addict.
Right.
He can have you, you see what I'm saying, having, a disobedient, degenerate children. See what I'm saying? Dysfunctional family. Have you ever thought of that? All right? Now, the Most High can make that call. Prophets and priests do not make that call. All right? And Shalom no Christ. How you doing? Most High in Christ. All right? So read that one more time out for me.
First Maccabees chapter 2 verse 20.
Will walk the covenant of our fathers, of our forefathers. Now, of course, our forefathers made some mistakes. They're saying they definitely got the message. Just like many brothers and sisters in the Old Testament got the message. All right? I mean, we mentioned Moses earlier. Moses didn't make it to the promised land. But Moses definitely did great work of the Lord.
Damn right.
He was almost there. But he did enough to pass on the baton. See what I'm saying? He did enough to make an example to where people should follow. You see what I'm saying? Follow this, all right? Follow the law, statutes, and commandments. He made it that serious, that deadly. All right? To the point that even Yahushua mentions him. All through Apocrypha in the New Testament, whose name is mentioned is Moses. All right? The law of Moses. So remember how serious and how, just how serious the law was. And how well you should take it to heart. Okay? Keep going if you could. Verse 21.
Verse 21. God forbid that we should forsake the law and the ordinances.
Yeah, God forbid. Don't try it. Don't do it to yourself. You know what I'm saying? We always hear that phrase, right? See what I'm saying? Someone try to, scuff with you, someone try to fight with you. This ain't what you want. You know what I mean? And the Lord is the same way. Like, you can try it if you want to, but I advise not.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Because if you do, you're going to receive a punishment. And, really, they say a lot of those punishments is like a reward to your actions. You see what I'm saying? And it's, it can be deadly. It can scar you. It's better to learn from our forefathers. It's better to learn from the prophets before us. It's better to learn from the nation, our nation as a whole. You see what I'm saying? Because when you think about it, every captivity that we went into, I have a question, right? Did we all sin or did some sin?
Just some of us.
Some of us sin. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of times the scripture will tell you that. That's also First Maccabees 1 and 11. How, wicked men, some wicked men went out and sought out to, see what I'm saying, join the heathens to make a covenant with them. Paraphrasing, of course. See what I'm saying? That's what happened. All right? And because of our so-called leaders' actions and things of that sort, it caused us to be what? Put into slavery. Put into the curses, horrible conditions till this day. Till this day. All right? So, keep going.
Verse 22. We will not hearken to the king's words to go from our religion, either on the right hand or the left.
Right, of course, religion is just another word for, we spoke about it yesterday, it's Christian dogma, religion meaning our culture.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Culture is not related to religion. A religion is idol worship. When it comes to the nation of Israel and the Most High Yahweh, there's no idol worship. You see what I'm saying? It is strictly laws, statutes, and commandments. Idols don't have laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
Look at Islam. Look at Christianity. You can do whatever the hell you want in all those religions.
Yes, sir.
You see what I'm saying? You can do whatever the hell you want. You have no standards. You have no moral compass. You have no foundation. Go ahead.
Because you got a personal relationship with God.
Yeah, and here you don't have a personal relationship with God. And also, too, a personal relationship is similar to having unconditional love.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Like, based on this person, the Most High deals with this person this way. Versus, or Salaki, off-brand religion deals with this person this way. But the standards are different for this person. The Most High deals with us all the same.
Right.
See what I'm saying? The Most High is a God who what? The Most High is a God who changes not. You see what I'm saying? Like the roles don't switch. Whatever he says, it goes. And a lot of people don't understand that because they're so tied up with Christianity. You know what I mean? They are so tied up with Christianity that they don't understand the difference until they come into the UPK. And the UPK, like the Most High would deal with you, and He would show you what it is and what it is not. All right? You want to say something?
It's like I was trying to think of the precept, and a lot of them are taking for granted the life that they still living. And because even though that they know that they breaking the laws of the Bible that's written in these records, because they're not dead because of it, they think, well,
they have time.
They
have time. They have leeway. They have room.
Right.
The word is free will. They think that they have free will to sin when in actuality they don't. But the Most High is also a God known for His what? Two things. We say this almost every week. The Most High is known for His what? It's based on His power. What is He known for? Even the heathens know about this. Go ahead.
Mercy.
His mercy and His long suffering. What does long suffering mean? Go ahead.
Like patience.
His patience, because He could have killed you when you decide to go up against Him that moment, that day.
That's right.
But He showed mercy and patience with you. See what I'm saying? Instead of Him, instead of people having unlawful sex, at that first time of it happening, He could have gave them a sexually transmitted disease.
Right.
But He said, you know what? I'm gonna have patience with this, with these two, and hopefully they get it right the first time. The next time, and it doesn't happen again. But then here comes the 4th to the 7th, 10th time, and boom. Now they're confused that they have this deadly disease. See what I'm saying? HIV. What else is out there? Gonorrhea.
Hepatitis, gonorrhea, syphilis.
Syphilis, all that. You see what I'm saying? Now they surprised, like, damn, what happened? What changed? You see what I'm saying? You are out of line. You are doing unlawful acts. So now you're getting punished for it. Just like a child. When a child, is doing something that they are not supposed to be doing, they get punished for it.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? That's the whole purpose. The Most High chastises those that He loves. If He's not chastising you, the Most High don't give a damn about you. You're a bastard. And that's also in the scriptures. You see what I'm saying? If He's not chastising you, He doesn't give a damn about you. Goddamn, you are just nothing. See what I'm saying? And we should be glorious to our God.
Right.
We should be absolutely beautiful and wonderful people, children to our Father, who is the Most High. Because the Most High could have wiped all of us out. He could have wiped us all out. But once again, that's where His mercy and long suffering comes into play. And you can't tell me that the Most High has not, the Most High has not loved you. There's people out here who say that the Lord has forsaken me. No, you have forsaken the Most High.
Right.
That's what has happened. And we are going to show once again people or brothers and some brothers and a sister who laid down the foundation on how to be a person who has integrity. Once again, that person who has showed themselves to be a true child of the Most High. Because a lot of people say with their mouths that they love the Most High. You can say that you love anybody, but your actions could say that you really hate that person. That's easy, that's simple. But your actions say that actions speak louder than words, all in their songs and the movies and arguments. But you don't even know what the hell you're saying. You don't even know what that means. See what I'm saying? And a lot of people too, like with Christianity, a lot of people just go off of what a family member told them. Never. I believe it's Paul. It's either Paul or I want to say it's either Paul or King David that said about the words good night. You remember? I want to say it's Paul where he says you know what I'm talking about? It's something about SKYPE. Try everyone's spirit. You see, a lot of people can portray themselves to be a child of the Most High, but you have to try their spirit. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I believe it's beloved, try everyone's spirit. You see what I'm saying? Because that's how, or if they are just a fraud, that's your Christian pastors. They say they love the Most High. They love black people, but they treat the home. Salaga, that was John. Okay. All right, go ahead.
1 John chapter 4, verse 1. Beloved.
Absolutely.
Because many false prophets are gone out into the world.
Right, which is the purpose of that scripture. You got to be careful, man. When Christ is on his way, you better be found working. Your problems don't matter, man. Have you ever got your fingers chopped off? Have you ever got scalped before? You don't have problems like as small as a goddamn molecule, which you could barely see at all, unless you look into a goddamn microscope.
When he had left speaking these words, there came one of the Jews in the sight of all to sacrifice on the altar, which was at Modin, according to the king's commandment.
Let me see. Okay, keep going.
24. Which thing when Mattathias saw, he was inflamed with zeal, and his reins trembled. Neither could he forbear to show his anger according to judgment.
Right, so of course Matthias has saw how a man decided to sin against the Lord, how he compromised. Right. Which, just to break it down in time's sake, is 23, verse 23. All right, or one of the Jews in the sight of all to sacrifice on the altar which was at Modin, meaning this Jew decided to take it upon himself instead of him taking it, which was absolutely righteous to do. You see what I'm saying? He had the zeal to kill this brother because he went against the Lord. That's how zealous he was to keep the law. See what I'm saying? It's one of the commandments, right? It's one thing, right? That's the bare minimum. Enforce the law. What do I mean by that? How would you enforce the law today versus what Mattathias did? Absolutely. You showing people their transgressions, and you put you instill the fear in them that because now if we were to keep the law and be on the Most High side, you see what I'm saying? The Most High can fix. Our issues will be fixed by tomorrow or tonight.
Right.
See what I'm saying? And our enemy would be at our footstool or our foot underneath. You know what I mean? And we would be at top. So we would be the head, they would be the tail. It can be that simple. You see what I'm saying? That's the vibe. It's popping a little bit. It's all good. Keep going on that. Verse 24 again.
Verse 24. Which thing when Mattathias saw, he was inflamed with zeal.
Right, he was inflamed with zeal. Keep going.
And his reins trembled. Neither could he forbear to show his anger according to judgment. Wherefore he ran and slew him upon the altar.
Right. Slew him upon the altar.
Like you said.
See what I'm saying? I mean, pretty much, I would say the altar is for that other guy that he sacrificed, meaning he compromised for. So you slew him right there at that same point.
All right, kind of that they were sacrificed. Also, the king's commissioner, who compelled men to sacrifice.
Right.
He killed at that time, and the altar he pulled down.
That's why I asked that question, because Matthias, he killed those that were compelled to sacrifice, and he pulled down the altar. Because if you hear about the altar being pulled, a lot of times in the scriptures, it was pertaining to when he went up against pulled down. Does anybody know about that story? Bel and the Dragon in Apocrypha. Has anyone ever read it?
Come.
Thus
dealt he zealously for the law of God, like as Phineas, and unto Zambri the son of Salom.
So, thus dealt he zealously for the law of God, like as Phineas. Go ahead.
And when Phineas went after the man Israel into the tent, and thrust both of them.
So too, I believe it's in the book of Matthew, judge inwardly but not outwardly. What does that mean? I still want you to get that, but just for the sake of time, what does that mean? Judge inwardly but not outwardly. I'll take both your answers. I'll give you a shot. Okay.
That was written on our inward parts.
Okay. How about you?
Between y'all, not going to tell everybody?
No. Okay. To judge inwardly, what is inside of you? Go ahead.
So it's like judge a man's spirit, or like his overall action versus maybe the one action. You know what I'm saying?
But to judge outwardly, meaning your outwardly appearances, it's too carnal. So judge inwardly, just by the Spirit. Once again, how do you know who is a whore and who is not a whore? Give me the basics of it. How do you know who is a homosexual, who is not a homosexual? So that a lot of people don't think of this to be a contradiction. It describes what a whore is,
right,
physically and spiritually.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That lets you know how to judge somebody based on the spiritual aspects. And once again, if you are, a counselor, it's not hard to judge someone spiritually. That's why in a counsel, what comes at the end of a counsel? Go ahead.
The judgment?
A judgment. Thank you. So you see where I'm going? All right, so read Isaiah 58:1 one more time for me. The water.
Sir. Isaiah chapter 58, verse 1. Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet. You got to have some bass in your goddamn voice.
Right.
Because the Christian pastor, they are not going to have bass. They're going to be, their voice going to be hoarse as hell, sounding like a female. You see what I'm saying? Like no one can hear you. You see what I'm saying? All you doing is screaming and yelling. Your voice is hoarse. You ain't giving nobody any knowledge. You just singing. You see what I'm saying? You're just singing and you're dancing. There's no substance whatsoever.
Right.
The church is a waste of time. Your Christian pastor is only there to make you feel in class. You're feeding your spirit. When you get counsel, you're feeding your spirit. That's what you're doing. But when you at church, you are there just to waste time. And he has done nothing about it. He has gave you no resolution. No solution at all to it. No answers. Your lights is finna get cut off. But us on the street corners, we are the crazy ones. We are the ones that are out of our minds when we are not. We are who the Lord called. Others and prophets before us was trying to show the nation of Israel back then. We are doing the same thing that. Go ahead.
Salaki, something that just kind of came across as you was talking on that topic, if I may. First Maccabees chapter 2 verse I'd like to start it off at 60, I guess, just to get straight to the point, 63. Today he shall be lifted up, and tomorrow he shall not be found. Because he is returning to his dust, and his thought is come to nothing.
Absolutely. Which means that it's vanity. Salakia. Hold on one second, Salakia. The same thing that King Solomon has said, we have went over this in the book of Ecclesiastes for Sabbath service. How pretty much, how the consequences of life.
Right.
I'm paraphrasing about 3 different scriptures all in one, in a nutshell. All right? So absolutely, that is a good precept. I like that.
And show my people their transgressions.
And show my people their transgression. What is a transgression? A transgression is very similar to a sin. Yeah. So if you are, how could you end up going back to jail if you're on probation?
Oh shit! Go ahead, sis. My bad.
Is the transgression breaking the law?
It's the breaking of the law, which is, other words, a violation of the law. You see what I'm saying? Meaning, you see what I'm saying? Now, what is a sin? It's a scripture I look for in John. It's they're both very similar. Hold on. 1 John 3 and 4. Can someone get that?
To the law.
Alright, no swear. But yeah, how would you break that down, Officer Kanagabar? Or anybody else in the room? Transgression is also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law. Also, too, what's very important, the law, for sin is the transgression.
I'm gonna guess. The law almost, and transgression is the actual action. So like, you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Con, okay. Absolutely. I like where you're going. Church. Don't be scared now. Take a crack at it. We accept wrong and right answers.
Yeah, I feel like.
What's another word of saying sin? What's another word of saying sin? Saying sin. Go ahead.
This might be a reach, but committing evil or committing a crime.
Okay, yeah. A sin is a offense against the law, and a transgression. See what I'm saying? Do you see how those two go hand in hand?
Right.
Okay, meaning for example, how can I say it without sounding Christian with it? Okay, you committed. Okay, go ahead.
So, I was just reading the definitions and shit. So,
yeah.
And sin said an immoral act considered to, like, sin is like, it's like you actually doing it. You see what I'm saying? Like, we already know that you can't eat pork, right?
Right.
But you're not under the law if you're not committing sin.
We consider mistakes to be sin. When, you have made offense according to the law. You know you're not supposed to steal, but you steal. But then now, you get out, 48 hours later, and you do it again. You have broke the law. You see what I'm saying? Which is transgression. So you get what I'm saying?
And the punishment gets worse.
There you go. You see what I'm saying? That's what it is. First Maccabees chapter 2, verse 27. Yeah, you're on the bar, no sweat. You go ahead anytime. With a loud voice, meaning like he let out the emotions, not the what the Lord told Ezekiel. Don't be afraid of what they faces. We're saying when it comes to the words of the Most High. All right, which once again we are going to get into all these stories, and you are going to get the basics.
Let him follow me.
Let him follow me. If you zealous of the law and maintaineth the covenant, what was the covenant that came with our forefathers? What's the covenant that the Lord gave to us? And what is a separate way of